Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 7 in season number 2 of the NRLOA Herr's Dash Series. We are here at the Watkins Glen International, the long version of the racetrack for the Lake Effect Ice Cream 200K. It is an 8-lap race around this 3.4 mile road course in Watkins Glen, New York. And we're going to do things a little bit differently here today. We're going to get right to the command and fire the engines up here at the Watkins Glen International. Let's go ahead and do that right now.
For Lake Effect Ice Cream and all the fans and viewers watching this race today here at the Glen, gentlemen, start your engines.
And a great command there to fire these guys up for the 7th time this season. Now we'll get to the regular stuff that we normally do at the beginning of these races in the points standings. The number 38 of Justin Heath is the points leader now. After a very strong finish at Dover, has a 1-point lead ahead of Luke Rainey in the number 2. Cody Sill is 10 points behind the points lead. And it's Adam Lewis 14 points behind, and Isaac Nichols 16 points behind coming into today's event. See these drivers roll off. Get through the top few positions here. Number 83 of Jonathan King will start alongside Sam Robinson in the 20. We got John Art and Cody Sill in row number 2. Cody Sill 10 points behind the points lead coming into today's event. A great opportunity possibly taking it. Same with Adam Lewis, only 14 points behind in the number 5. He starts in row number 3 alongside Diego Yepez in the number 22. We have Stuart Gratton in the 47, starting alongside the 11 of Matthew Phillips. We got the 29 of John Andrews, Nicholas Samadio in the 88. Justin Heath, the points leader, starting alongside William Brock in row 6. Patrick Smith and Dale Salzman in row number 7. And we got ourselves the number 42, Zach Ryan, and the 00 of Alexander Rowe alongside each other in row number 8. Top 16 starting positions here for the Lake Effect Ice Cream 200 at the Watkins Glen International, race 7 of the season. After the day, 1 week left and 3 more races to go before the champion is crowned. And it is definitely going to be an interesting few races here to determine that champion. And of course tomorrow, actually yesterday, I'm just lost right now. I'm so tired right now trying to do this race. I just don't even know anymore. But it was actually yesterday. We had the Napa Truck Series sign-ups. I haven't even, at the time of recording this race, haven't even recorded the NRLOA kickoff yet. Yeah, I've just been busy with work lately, and I haven't really had much time to do much. So, yeah, on this Tuesday evening, all I have time for is this Herr's Dash Series race. But you know what? We're going to get to it. The pace car is going to pull off Jonathan King and Sam Robinson. We're ready to get this one started. A road course race, one of the best road courses. We're Green Flag Racing here at the Glen. How about that move at the beginning for Cody Sill and the number 78 splitting the front row, going 3 wide, entering turn 1, and around goes Ace Garcia in the back in the 56. We are on the road course, which means there are no cautions turned on, and the 56 is going to fall back to the end of the field. Cody Sill under fire from Sam Robinson for the lead. Jonathan King fell back to 3rd, but he's going to try to get to the inside of Diego Yepez for the 3rd position in the number 83. Actually, he fell back to 4th, excuse me, there, and he's going to stay there in the Red Bull Racing machine. Cody Sill in the 78 What a bold move at the start of this one to take the lead away. Jonathan King a little wide off the corner. They're going to be double wide here for the third position. And the number 22 is not going to hit the outside wall, which is a good thing. Lots of times we see those guys overshoot that final corner, but I do not believe we saw it in the top 10. And Cody still pulling away a little bit from Sam Robinson for the lead. Great run right now for the 78, but he was a little wide off of turn 1. And the number 20 might close in a little bit. It's only 8 laps here at the Watkins Glen International, but that is still plenty of time for these guys back in here to possibly catch up to that 78 and take the lead and the win away here in the Lake Effect Ice Cream 200K. Well, that was a very exciting first lap. I believe all 32 drivers are still out there on the racetrack, and they are. Ace Garcia still on the lead lap in the 56, but quite a ways behind after he got spun, entering the boot on lap 1 of this race. Cody Sill out front in the 78. Sam Robinson right behind him in the 20. Diego Yepez in the number 22, who got a great 5th place finish at Dover on Thursday. Currently runs in the 3rd position. Jonathan King, Matthew Phillips round out the top 5. Then a couple of veterans of Nicholas Samadillo and John Arndt, 6th and 7th. Adam Lewis, Stuart Grattan, William Brock, the top 10 right now here at the Watkins Glen International. Cody Sill still out front, but Sam Robinson would love to get his first career win. And Robinson, one of those rookie drivers, making their first ever series run here, trying to get it done here today at the Watkins Glen International, right behind the 78. Right now, it is all Cody Sill, and a lot of single file right now here at Watkins Glen, but we're going to see a lot of passing in this race nonetheless. There's our points leader, Justin Heath, who at the moment would not be the points leader because Cody Sill is leading the field right now in the number 78. He is over 10 positions ahead of the number 38 right now on the racetrack. Jonathan King to the inside of Diego Yepez for the 3rd position. And the pole sitter did not get a good jump on the start. That's why he fell back. He's trying to get around this 22, but he's having some difficulty doing so. And the number 22 will stay in the 3rd position for now, but Jonathan King's right behind him, drafting him, and he might get the run to the inside, entering the carousel. Sam Robinson trying to draft the 78. We do not drive through the chicane here at the long version of the Watkins Glen International. And because of that, you can get a draft down that long back straightaway. And Sam Robinson definitely not lifting off right now in the number 20 right behind this 78. He might have a good chance of possibly taking it away here shortly. Jonathan King, he is all over the back bumper of Diego Yepez right now. He just hasn't been able to get alongside him at a good point on the racetrack, but he might be able to do it here. Side by side for the lead. Off of turn 6, entering turn 7. It's an 11-turn road course here at the Watkins Glen International. And for the lead, Sam Robinson to the inside of Cody Sill. And I believe the number 20 might be able to pull it off. However, if Sill can stay alongside him, they're going to be side by side off of the corner. And usually the outside car overshoots that final corner. Robinson a little high, in the wall goes the 20. He bounced off the 78. However, they both keep on going, but Sam Robinson has slowed down. It might allow the 83 of Jonathan King to get by for the 2nd position. King has gotten around Yepez for that position. And now the 83 trying to strike on the 20. But a little bit of a tap there. Sam Robinson did not hit the outside wall, but he came down on Cody Sill, then bounced back up into the outside wall. And he lost a lot of ground, a lot of momentum off of that corner. But it's not all lost yet for these drivers trying to catch the 78, especially this one. Jonathan King with another position. They're locking, exiting the carousel, and they save it. That could have been a major crash in the outside wall for Jonathan King and Sam Robinson, but fortunately, that was not the case. And our pole sitter has rebounded back up to the 2nd position in the number 83. Matthew Phillips still runs in the top 5. And Sam Adio, John Arndt right behind these guys looking to gain some more positions. Sam Robinson's not going to let Jonathan King take that position away. He's going to drive to the inside of the 83 and attempt to take the second position back. And this is exactly what Cody Sill wants to see leading this race. Those guys battling for second place might just give this 78 the victory. And if you remember Daytona, he almost had that one in the bag. But on the last lap, he got passed right at the line by Justin Zidell, and he did not get the victory. Sam Robinson off the racetrack a little bit. We're going to be double wide off the corner yet again. Jonathan King's going to go a little wide. He is going to tap the outside wall, and Sam Robinson, after all that, will remain in the second position. But they are clogging up there for that position as Cody Sill pulls away. Matthew Phillips on the 22 of Diego Yepez for the fourth position right now in the number 11. Number 11 will not be able to stay alongside the 22. Nicholas Samadio is right behind Phillips trying to get around him for the fifth position. But right now they're all going to stay where they were a couple laps ago. And Cody Sill, it's getting easier and easier by the lap here at Watkins Glen for him. This 78 definitely got lucky when that number 20 ran into him there and lost his momentum. It's a 1.5 second lead right now for the Chick-fil-A All-Star Race winner. It is still yet to be determined what he's going to be doing for Season 7, but he is going to be in some sort of a ride for next season in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Off turn number 5. Actually, trying to think here. That should be turn number 5. This is turn number 6. It's 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, might be a 10-turn road course, not an 11-turn road course. I'm not 100% sure. That's off turn 5. That's off turn 6. They're entering turn 7 right now, and the 11 of Matthew Phillips is going to dive to the inside of Diego Yepez. They're going to be side by side off the corner. Yepez almost in the tire barriers, and he's going to lose a little bit of ground there. Nicholas Samadio drives by for the fifth position. Great racing here at the Watkins Glen International in the Lake Effect Ice Cream 200K. And I bet you that sponsor's kind of happy about the kind of racetrack they are located near. Watkins Glen International produces some of the best racing. And if you're a sponsor of a race at any racetrack, this might be one of the best places to sponsor because we're going to get those viewers tuned in theory. I know you guys love these road courses, though, and trust me, this is one of the best, in my opinion. And it's always really nice when they're not overshooting that final corner and smacking that outside wall at the time. If I'm not mistaken, I think everybody is still out there on the racetrack, and they are all 32 drivers still on the racetrack here at the Watkins Glen International, which is a fantastic thing. Lots of times you get a lot of guys getting knocked out. Today, everybody is still on the racetrack, and right now it's a battle between Trey Bartow and Ace Garcia for the last position, but they have actually regained their momentum back to the end of the pack. They're not too far behind, and everybody's kind of clogged up right now. They're all within reasonable distance of each other. Diego Yepez around the 88 of Nicholas Samadio right now. They're still side by side, and it looks like the 22 is going to get it. Here comes John Arndt in the 31, 3 wide, and the 22 just puts Samadio in the outside wall, and the 88's going to lose a little bit of ground there. And John Arndt drives by the 22 for the fifth position. So Samadio losing a lot of ground there as he got contact from the 22. Yepez still trying to get around for the fifth position here. And while that's going on, Jonathan King on the outside of Sam Robinson. He might get to the inside entering turn 10. And he's going to do so. Sam Robinson's going to overshoot and hit the outside wall. So Jonathan King, he has 2 laps to catch up to Cody Sill. And he has a second and 8/10 of a second to gain in those 2 laps. But it is possible. And Jonathan King, he's definitely a good driver. He started on the pole, got swarmed. As Cody Sill went 3 wide for the lead in between him and Sam Robinson. It's side by side right now for third. Matthew Phillips trying to take it away from his teammate. And the number 11 might get the run entering turn number 4. And he's going to do so. The number 31, John Arndt, looking to strike if these two tangle. John Arndt's definitely had a nice quiet race here today, running 5th right now. He's moved his way up pretty well. William Brock has gone up to 6th in the number 1 as he has gotten around Diego Yepez. And you see Stuart Gratton back in here. Nicholas Samadio, he fell back initially, or a couple laps ago I should say. It was actually the last lap I should say. Can't get it straight. Like I said, I'm really tired. I've had a long day. But he is right now running in the 9th position for Hendrick Motorsports. But it has been all Cody Sill here today at the Watkins Glen International. And with all those guys battling for 2nd place, the way they have been battling for that position, I think it's going to be the 78. But I said that at Daytona, and he ended up getting too big of a lead, and everybody swarmed him on the last lap. Not really the case here at Watkins Glen, but you never know what could happen. You never know when one of these drivers could overshoot this corner, and Cody Sill, he only needs to do it one more time, and he's good to go. White flag in the air, and the Lake Effect Ice Cream 200K for Cody Sill, and he actually gained on Jonathan King that last lap, so I think this 78's looking pretty good. But if you remember the Aero Electric Pro Series race here back in, I believe it was March or April, one of the 2 months there, Tristan Allen dominated that race. It was late in the going. He overshot turn number 5, entering the boot. And Richard Kinghart came home with the victory. Elijah Gordon in 2016 in the Herr's Elimination Series ended up leading every single lap except the last one. He overshot the last corner on the racetrack, and the win went to Max Titan. Watkins Glen is one of the most unpredictable road courses we have on the circuit, and you never know what could happen. The 78 a little wide, but he's not going to hit the wall. And it's looking pretty good right now from the number 78. Matthew Phillips has gotten around Sam Robinson for the 3rd position. John Arndt trying to get another position in the 31. He's behind the 20 right now. But right now all eyes are on our leader, Cody Sill, trying to get the win and get the points lead heading into Darlington on Tuesday. A little wide off the corner. He's gone wide off of quite a few of these corners in this race, but he's done a good job keeping that 78 clean. Only 2 more corners to go for Cody Sill here at Watkins Glen. As long as he races them cleanly, he's good to go. On the curb there a little bit. But coming out of turn number 10, the 78 takes it slow, and he's going to get the victory here tonight at the Watkins Glen International. Cody Sill, the winner of the Lake Effect Ice Cream 200K here at Watkins Glen. 35 points towards the championship for that driver right there. Jonathan King, Matthew Phillips, Sam Robinson, and John Arndt, the top 5. And all 32 drivers finished here today. I believe that's the first time it has ever happened here at the Watkins Glen International, but that does not mean it was not an exciting race. It was definitely very exciting back in there for the 2nd position, and because they battled so hard for that 2nd position, Cody Sill was able to drive away and steal the victory. William Brock, Stuart Gratton, Nicholas Samadio, Diego Yepez, and Patrick Smith, the top 10 here today. Take a look at the rest of the results right there, and the defending champion Mitchell Carter kind of deep in the field. And our points leader, Justin Heath, did not do too bad. 13th, but he's still going to lose the points lead as Cody Sill, who was only 10 points behind him coming into today's event, won the race. And Sill will easily surpass the 38 in the point standings exiting Watkins Glen here today. It is only 3 races left until a champion is decided here in the Herr's Dash Series. Darlington, Chicagoland, and Indianapolis. And next Thursday, you guys will see who wins the Herr's Dash Series Championship. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the times for those next 3 races, and I hope you guys enjoy them right here on the NRLOA channel. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Cody Sill on his victory here at Watkins Glen. And here are the point standings for the Herr's Dash Series. Thank you guys very much once again, and I will see you guys later.